Hello everyone, Ceia here. So today's video is going to be a brief introduction to the remolding pattern system. So as you may know, the remolding pattern system is coming to global soon. From what I see, that it is coming in Jiangyu's patch. So end of September 2025. So if you're watching from the future, yeah, you've really got it. For those that are not, well, yeah, you guys are gonna get it. So the remolding pattern system is basically another equipment slot for your dolls. It's this thing right here. You may have gotten some boxes from Gunsmoke Frontline that looks like it's not being used right now. That's basically this thing. So let me introduce this. But yes, this is my Super Tololo 4K attack and all those things because of this. Max, and max this, and max levels and everything. Yeah, that's how some of the CE numbers, the combat effectiveness numbers in CN, looks kind of busted. This is why. So there are two parts to this remolding pattern system. As you can see, there's the level portion and there's the flower portion. So each doll have their specific thing they have here. So for example, we look at Leva. She has a slightly different one, right? Actually, this thing is different. This thing is the same. So she has 4 Sentinel slots and 2 Vanguard slots. These things are unique to each character. So yeah. So you want to get levels so that you get pure stats. It also unlocks these things, which gives even more stats. Like for example, this one, phase damage taken reduced by 5%, useless. Electric damage dealt is increased by 5%. Nice. Damage dealt to stability broken enemies is increased by 10%. Nice. You get what I mean, yeah? So each doll has this unique thing, and as you can see, you need specific stats in order to unlock it. I don't have 2 blues, therefore I don't have the last one here. As you can see, this is the blue, this is the purple, and this is the red, as seen here. So every doll, like I said, every doll has this unique thing. This is for support class dolls. They have 4 support slots, green slots, and 2 bulwark slots or blue slots. I'm just going to refer to them as the color, so it'll be easier to recognize. Yeah. So red slots are for Sentinel, green slots are for support, and blue slots are for bulwark. So each of these flowers have, of course, 3 rarities: the blue rarity, the purple rarity, and the gold rarity. So these things are random. The main stat is according to the flower type. So for example, this flower has boss damage, and this flower has pure attack buffs. But other than that first line, the lines below it are random. That's where the farming hell comes in if you want to get perfect gear, right? Because for example, if I want to give this to Tololo, I want to have the attack first line. I also want to have something like this. This is pretty much perfect, right? Damage dealt by active skills is increased by 1% for level 3, 1.8 for level 5. This is a max of level 5. There's also like hydro damage, there's like crit damage, and all that good stuff. I mean, you can even get green on red flowers, for example. You can even get purple and blues on red flowers, for example. So this is kind of a hell you're going into, yeah? So as you can see on my Tolo, he needs 18 red, 6 purple and 5 blue in order to get all of the passive stats here enabled. So it's signified here, which comes from the flowers. The purple coming from this, and the blue coming from this, and the red coming from like these. You get the idea. So this is pretty much how it looks like in a nutshell. So where do you farm these things? So like I said, there are 2 things, the EXP and the flower. So the first place we have to go is actually the dailies. You do get 200 EXP per day, as well as 1 random flower. So if I claim this, ta-da! So I get 200 EXP and 1 flower. Also, if you scrap the flowers in the warehouse, oh, you can lock and everything here, by the way. So for example, I say I'll scrap everything that's blue, you can get return of flower EXP. This is one of the ways to farm flower EXP to level your doll's flower level. The other way is, unfortunately, the new Tarkov mode. This thing, Base Clash. You may have seen the global announcements saying that this is coming soon in Jiangyi's patch. So let me just explain how this thing works. You need to bring mono element teams here if you can, because as you can see, the buffs here are pretty immense. 120% if the element is matching. If it's not matching, then you get debuffed. Base stats minus 50%. So it's pretty tough if you bring something that's not matching the element. So you can't even bring your 416 everywhere to clear everything, because she'll get debuffed by 50%. Just on base stats alone, right? And these bosses are not pushovers. They're level 70, level 80. Yeah. So this is where you farm most of your flowers. So these things are flowers. This is the gold flower, and this is the purple flower. You also farm the EXP here as well. So you pretty much run around, kill the boss, and get 1 gold box per boss per area. So the first floor's boss will give this. Then you just kind of run around and grab purple boxes if you can. You don't need blue boxes. They don't give too much. I wouldn't run around and specifically collect them. So your farming rotation is just gonna be come in here, kill the boss, grab some purple crates, and just leave. Also, this thing, the Mimi crate thing, is I would say Easter egg hidden in every. It'll be hidden in one of the floors, the second floor specifically. So if you can find it, you'll get extra items like this thing. Ooh, fancy. So the thing is with this Easter egg, right, is that you can get it from here, the normal breakthrough. You pretty much just set your guys to auto, and after 3 days or so, you get a hint of where the Mimi crate is, or where the Easter egg is, so you don't have to search all of the second floors. So pretty much you can just do this for 3 days and come in here and clear it one shot. That's usually how I do it. I also forgot to mention that this resets every week, so this is your new weekly. Yep, this is your weekly. You have to come in here and farm this if you want to get more stats and get more damage and so on and so forth, because I would say that most of the hard content from here will be balanced based off this system. Yeah, and at mono element is not fun. Also, if you run around and grab the crates, you get credits. You get this thing. So if I'm not wrong, the gold crate over here is 200 points. Some of the purple crates are 100 points. So you pretty much have to run around and get some crates in order to get this. A maximum of 3,800 per week. So you can clear everything, because as you can see, there's a lot of EXP here. Also these things give you one SSR flower of your choice, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, of your choice. You can choose whichever you want here. So for example, I'll just take this, I guess. Yeah, that's your weekly right here. Also, this is a big dorm thing, so ignore that. Yeah, pretty much. This is gonna be a little bit tougher for weekly clears from here on, right? Because there's a lot of stuff to farm. But if you don't like to farm this thing, there's one thing you could do, which is to just go into this, kill the bosses, get all the crates around the bosses, wait for this mini crate, wait for this Easter egg to come up, go to that floor, grab the Easter egg, and exit. If you just do that, right, you should just get about 1,600 or 2,200, around this range. It's not every reward, but if you want to go the extra mile, put in another 5-10 minutes, you can get everything, pretty much. So I would assume this weekly thing is gonna take another, I would say 30 minutes, 40 minutes per week of game time just to clear this, pretty much. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this short introduction to the remolding pattern system. As you can see, the numbers are pretty ridiculous with the system. Also, since I will just give you guys a few words of advice with this system. Since this remolding pattern EXP is extremely limited, and you will not be able to get every doll to level 60 remolding pattern quickly, you should prioritize leveling your main DPS or your favorite goal or whatever first. Do one character at a time, or get them to level 30 equally. Personally, I would say get them to level 30 equally, because that's most of the stats, as well as one level 30 if I'm not wrong, one level 30 remolding pattern doll is equals to that level 30 to 60, two of level 30 to 60, if I'm not wrong. I need to check the EXP values, don't take my word for it, but if you think about it in that point of view, right, if I'm right, that is one level 30 character, if you get two level 30 characters up to level get two level 30 remolding patterns on two characters, is equals to one level 61. You would try to spread it out. I don't know how to explain it. I hope you get it, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any more questions about this remolding pattern system, I'll try my best to answer them as best I can. I'm not too good at this system, as you guys can see. So I hope I can answer them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.